everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyers Guy, aka the Philly Underdog, aka the Philly Delight, aka full-time Flyers fan, aka a fan that just witnessed the Philadelphia Flyers completely embarrass the Winnipeg Jets last night for the huge victory as their playoff push continues. But here's how it all went down. In that game, in the first period, Philadelphia Flyers get a goal from a sweet setup from Travis Konecny to Florida Martone as Florida Martone gets his third goal of the season. 1-0 the Flyers. Winnipeg tied it up. Flyers were not going to give up after that. They were not going to be denied after that. As Matthew Nichushkin, he gets the second goal for the Philadelphia Flyers. Flyers get their lead back at 2-1. A quick response from the Philadelphia Flyers. And then Sean Couturier increases the lead to 3-1. Flyers go into the second, and they're not done yet. They're not going to let up. They went into the second period, and they did not let up. Travis Sanheim increased the lead to 4-1. Daniela Cates with an assist from Christian Dvorak. Dvorak's 300 point as a Philadelphia Flyer. Passes Noah Cates. Winnipeg was on the power play. Sure-handed goal by Noah Cates, increasing the Flyers' lead to 5-1. Flyers then go into the second period. Connor Hellebuyck, he gets yanked. And Adam Comrie comes in. Sean Couturier, with a sweet deke, comes in. Increases the Flyers' lead to 6-1. He gets his second goal of the game. 6-1 Flyers. I think Martone also had an assist in this game as well. So he has 7 points this season. Pretty good for the young kid on the Flyers. Then, Flyers were not done yet. Nick Seeler joins the party, increases the Flyers' lead to 7-1. Flyers did not let up in this game. They really locked it down. Really took a stranglehold on the Winnipeg Jets last night. They put a stranglehold on Winnipeg's hoops to get into the playoffs. They stomped the Jets last night. It was a curb stomping. That's what it was. It wasn't an absolute curb stomp. Seth Rollins style last night. So, Flyers get the victory. They sit in third place with 94 points. Unfortunately, Columbus won last night. Columbus has 92 points. And we got some games today. And today we got Columbus will play today. They got the Boston Bruins at 6 p.m. Islanders have a matchup with the Canadiens at 6 p.m. And the Penguins will face the Washington Capitals. That'll be at 3 p.m. Washington gave one hell of a beating on the Penguins yesterday. Hopefully the Penguins can get some retribution against the Capitals. It'd be nice for us if they could. So today we got the Penguins and Capitals. 3 p.m. We got 2 games. At 6 p.m. that 6 games at 6 p.m. 1. We got Boston and Columbus. And we got Montreal and New York and NYI tonight as well. And those games, they're important. All three of those games today are very important. The Blue Jackets, Capitals, and Islanders lose today. That's good for the Flyers. The big game that we're looking at is that Blue Jackets Boston Bruins game. That's going to be a big one. If Washington does not win today, they will be eliminated from the playoffs. They will not be able to get into the playoffs. If the Islanders lose, same thing. If Columbus loses today, either loses or gets a point today, then the Flyers could be set up. Hold on a second. If the Blue Jackets lose in regulation, or to the point, then Monday night will be the clincher for the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, if Columbus wins today and gets 2 points, if the Columbus Blue Jackets get 2 points today, then the Flyers will have to win. Not only will have to win on Monday, they will also have to win on Tuesday as well. So we want the Blue Jackets to either lose in regulation or get a point for the Flyers to be able to clinch on Monday. Now, the Capitals and the Penguins Capitals game, it's not really that important. The Canadiens Islanders game isn't really that important. But if the Capitals lose and the Islanders lose, then we don't have to worry about the Islanders or the Capitals. We get some insurance. So it'd be nice if all three of those teams, if the Bruins can win today, if the Penguins can win today, I can't believe I'm actually cheering for the Penguins today to beat the Capitals. But if it takes us getting into the playoffs, then we go Pittsburgh to win. Same with Montreal. Same with the Bruins. Which I can't say in Boston. I'm going to have to cheer for the Bruins today. Because that's important. If Boston gets it done today. Now, Boston right now, they're going to be fighting. They're going to be going out there. Going out there on fire. Like, they'll be going out there like you're trying to put the fire out. Believe me, even though the Flyers were able to beat the Bruins on Easter Sunday, I gotta tell you this. That wasn't an easy game. Those 2 points against Boston were not easy to get. The Bruins were coming at us. They tied the game. That game could have went either way. We could have won that game, or Boston would have got the win. That game was no easy feat. I can tell you that much, so. Boston's going to be tough for the Blue Jackets. Montreal's also going to be tough to beat because they want to get that first seed. They don't need a higher seed than the Tampa Bay Lightning. So that's going to be important to them. And the Capitals Penguins game. I don't think the Penguins will win this game only because they are resting a lot of the main guys. But anything can happen. This is a crazy league. So you never know. Pittsburgh they could beat Washington. Montreal could beat the Islanders. Boston could beat the Blue Jackets. You just never know. But I hope the wheels can stay in motion for this hockey season. And it's an exciting time to be a fan right now. Flyers could make it. But there's also a possibility that they might not make it. But let's focus on the positives. Let's keep the positive vibes going. Let's not. I'm not going to show. Let's not pull Anthony Sanfilippo here. I gotta be positive. Rush Joyce says it best. Gotta keep the positive measure going. Gotta keep it going. And right now, the wheels are in motion. Let's hope that the wheels can stay in motion for the Flyers. Because you know how great it would be to have playoff hockey? You know how exciting it would be? I guarantee you, since the Flyers have not won a Stanley Cup yet, I'm going to have a prediction here. If the Flyers get into the playoffs, I bet you people are going to be lighting fireworks off. Because a lot of people are going to be lighting fireworks off. A lot of people are going to be lighting fireworks off because the fact that it took the Flyers 5 years to get into the playoffs is going to overshadow the Stanley Cup. It's going to shadow all those years the Flyers have not won a Stanley Cup since 1975. Because the Flyers right now, this is their moment. Today feels like a playoff game for the Philadelphia Flyers. And the strange thing about that, it feels like, the Flyers aren't playing today, symbolically, they're still playing symbolically today. This feels like a playoff game on autopilot for the Philadelphia Flyers. That's what it feels like today. Even though they're not playing, they feel right now. I think right now, I would call them a team on autopilot today. Because even though they're not playing, this team is on autopilot. So, look at it this way. If the Islanders lose today, the Capitals lose today, if the Blue Jackets lose today, it'll be like the Flyers just won one of the biggest games of the season. But they're not even playing. That's what it's going to feel like. This team right now, even though they're not playing hockey right now, not playing hockey today, mentally, kind of feels like they are, even though they're not. You know what I'm saying? You definitely get what I'm saying, right? Well, anyway, let's keep it going. Let's keep the positivity, and let's keep the energy going. Even if the Flyers are not playing today, let's keep that energy and that passion going. And let's hope that the Columbus Blue Jackets lose today. Let's also hope that the Islanders and Capitals lose today for insurance purposes. And let's cheer on. Let's hope for some good measure today. Flyers aren't playing today, but I will say this. Go Flyers. Go Flyers. Even if they're not playing today, go Flyers. And go Flyers. Let's go Flyers. And let's hope that Columbus and my eye loses. And the Washington Capitals lose today. We need this today. I am going to play God Bless America today. Because, well, actually, maybe I shouldn't. Because if I play God Bless America, the other teams might win. I'll save that for the game tomorrow night. Guys, thank you for joining me here on the American Black Recap. I never thought that I would get to episode 80 this season and have high hopes. I never thought that. This is the first time as a Flyers fan, first time in 5 seasons, that I would ever come on here doing episode 80 of the American Black Recap with high hopes. Feels pretty damn good. Even if it doesn't happen for the Flyers, it's been exciting. It's been very exciting. It's been fun. And hockey, the Flyers have been playing, they really have been putting the butts in the seats with the way they've been playing lately. I'm proud of the way they're playing. I hope they can keep it up. I really do. Even if you don't like it, you know what? We can look back at this season of high hopes. We can look back and say to ourselves, yeah, we didn't make the playoffs. But the Flyers, they played really damn good. And they tried their absolute best this year. But you know what? Let's focus on the positives. Let's focus on Columbus losing today, hopefully. New York Islanders losing today, hopefully. And Washington Capitals losing today, hopefully. That would be the golden trifecta for the Philadelphia Flyers. Guys, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on Tuesday when I recap the Philadelphia Flyers Carolina Hurricanes game. Hopefully Monday night's game will be the clincher. Hopefully. I'm praying for that. I'm praying for this. I hope the wheels keep turning for the Philadelphia Flyers. Turning in a positive way.